What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Alex, and today's video is going to be a bake with me. I am going to be attempting to make Rachel Good Eats homemade Twix bars. Twix bars. Yes, I have been following her for a little bit. I think my sister introduced me to her actually, and when I saw her Twix bars pop up on my feed, this was like months ago, I feel like, I was like, I need to try to make those. The ingredients weren't too complicated. The recipe didn't seem too complicated. And I'm a fairly good baker, so I thought, what the heck, why not? Let's try to attempt this. And I thought, what better way than to spend my Sunday trying to attempt to make them. So I don't know if they're good. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this correctly, but I thought it would be fun to do on my channel and kind of do like a hit or miss how I do type thing with my baking. So if you're not already, make sure to subscribe down below to support your girl. Also, give this video a big thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this. And if you're not already, make sure to follow me on Instagram, which is at @almadsen, and I'll leave that in the description box below, and there's 2 N's at the end of Madsen. So if you guys are curious of how these Twix bars turn out, then just keep watching. So these are all the ingredients that you need, not too many, to make the Twix bars. And I will leave the recipe down below so that you guys can have exactly how much of everything that you are going to need and how to break it up. So you're going to need coconut flour, almond flour, vanilla extract, sea salt, maple syrup, almond butter, honey, coconut oil, and then any dark chocolate bar that you would like to use. So again, these are the ingredients that you will need. It doesn't matter the brand, whatever brand you prefer, you can do so. But again, I will leave in the description box below how much of everything you will need to make the bars. So in the bowl, I have combined my coconut flour, the almond flour, the honey, which is warmed, and the coconut oil. So I'm just gonna start mixing this together. I also have my oven preheated to 350. So that is where that will be. So this is what I'm getting right now with it. It smells really good. For the shortbread layer, again, I combined everything together. It says to stir out all the crumbles of flour until thoroughly combined, which this doesn't seem to have like crumbles, so I'd say that I'm pretty good here on everything. And then I have my baking dish here. This is just an 8x8 baking dish. Let's get some parchment paper and we're gonna line this up. I don't always have patience for stuff, so in it goes. Okay, and then we're just gonna start. I think I'm gonna use my hands. My hands are clean, so. This is what I have with it packed down into the baking dish with the parchment paper. So now it says to bake for 10 to 12 minutes or until starting to turn golden brown. Remove once done and let cool completely. So that's what I'm gonna do, and we'll see how that turns out. This doesn't look very good, but I am now combining the caramel layer. And I just have this on a burner. I have it on low heat. And so again, I just combined the almond butter I have maple syrup, vanilla extract, coconut oil, and I'm going to add a pinch of salt. And it says just to combine this until it's done, and then you're gonna let it cool completely. And also my shortbread is done. It looks pretty good, so I'm gonna let that cool completely as well. And then we will move on to the chocolate layer. So this is what it looks like all mixed together. I got out a whisk because it said to whisk together, so I just did that, and I am going to remove it from the heat right now. And it says to let it cool completely, but ooh, that lighting stinks. But yeah, that's everything mixed together. Okay, so I just finished the shortbread. I also have the caramel layer cooling right now. Well, I'm going to wait to do the chocolate and the coconut oil because you have to wait for everything to cool down first. You put it in the freezer. So it says for the Twix bars, once the shortbread and the caramel have been completely cooled, pour the caramel sauce over the shortbread layer, spreading out evenly, and then set it in the freezer until it hardens, anywhere between 30 minutes to 2 hours, and then remove it from the freezer and then pour the chocolate on top. So I don't want to melt it yet, so I'm gonna wait on that. I'm just gonna let it sit in the bowl. Again, I just have my chocolate, my coconut oil. So you could honestly probably wait if you're gonna do that. I'll just put a little top over it and let it just chill here for a second. And then, so I'm gonna do that. And then once that's done, then you pour the chocolate over it, you put more sea salt on it, and then you put it back in the fridge to harden. And yeah, and then it's ready to serve. So I'm, again, gonna wait on that. I'm gonna put this together. I'll show you guys that before I put it in the freezer. And we'll let that cool and chill for, I'm gonna check it after 30 minutes just to see. If not, I'll try to do it for an hour. And then we will finish the Twix bars, yay! So this is what it looks like. I just took it out of the freezer. It is completely frozen. It's pretty thin, but it's looking good. So now I'm gonna move on to the chocolate. I am just going to pop this in the microwave, get it melted, mixed together. And then once that is done, we're gonna pour the chocolate over this. And then we're gonna put it in the fridge for about 10 minutes to harden. So I just let this sit in the fridge for about 10 minutes. And this is the final result. I did add a little bit of the sea salt on there. It kind of went overboard right there, but it looks really good. So I'm gonna go ahead, take it out of this, get it cut up, and then I will show you guys the final product of it cut up. So I just took it out of the pan and cut it up into pieces, and I will just show you one of the pieces. You're gonna be like, okay girl, here it is. Look how amazing that looks. You can see each one of the layers. It looks so pretty. I'm so happy it turned out. So I will go ahead and try it on camera too. I just have an extra piece over here that I'm gonna try on camera for you guys. And let's see if this, just because it looks good doesn't mean it tastes good. So we're gonna see if this recipe was a hit or a miss. So here we go. It's so good. Wow. You all need to stop what you're doing. Go get the recipe down in my description box. Go follow Rachel's Good Eats and make this recipe. This is so yummy. The ingredients are really easy to find and it's really simple. The one thing I would say with this recipe, I should say making this, is it's very time consuming. So I would definitely take that, like, start early in the day because you need to let things freeze, you need to let it cool down, you need to get it in the fridge to harden and come together. So I would say definitely give yourself some time if you're going to be trying out this recipe. But overall, I would say this recipe is a hit. So that is all I have for you guys again today. I can't get over how good these turned out. They look so good. Make sure you guys are subscribed down below. Let me know in the comments what other recipes I should try out. If there's anyone that you guys follow that you would want me to possibly try out a recipe. Maybe I'll check out some more Rachel Good Eats, but this is so yummy. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it and want to see more videos like this. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, which is at @Madsen with 2 N's at the end of Madsen. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.